What is up? We are back, obviously, with a brand new edition, of course. It's Taco Tuesday. But am I cheating on Taco Tuesday if I decide to have pasta instead? That's the question of the hour. I mean, I'm just saying. It's where my mind goes. What up, Laura, girlfriend? It's where my mind goes. I was like, am I cheating on the pasta? Am I cheating on Taco Tuesday if I have pasta? This is what I think about all day. Okay? So, what up, Ren with the heart? Hey, Susan. Hey, Karen. So, that's what I was doing. I was contemplating right now on dinner. And I think I'm having pasta. Meat sauce, specifically. My daughter had me make pasta sauce yesterday just to come home from a fucking dermatologist appointment to be like, I already ate. Huh? There we go. Pasta with taco fillings. That's a good idea, Jess Wowie. Good idea. All right. I didn't even introduce myself because, I have pasta. I have pasta on the brain. Because I fucking love pasta. I can eat that shit every fucking day. So, my name is Jen, obviously. I am your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption and everything else to work in your goddamn fucking favor. So if you want me to manifest your recipe for you, what the fuck is my banner today? If you want me to manifest your recipe for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you can get your shit right and tight, all links are in my bio. I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. I managed to cut that time in fucking half. So if you want to do that shit too, then please, let's fucking talk. Okay? We have, I can't even promote that anymore. We're on day 2 of the Toot Your Horn Intensive. And I've been seeing some of the things come through where I gave them a task to do. And I've been seeing them come through. And my fucking God, so many of you have overcame so many goddamn things in your life. So many challenges you've gone through and have overcame. So what's your goddamn problem? That's what you have to realize is they've overcome a lot of things. And so that's part of how we have to release, to let go, to notice patterns showing up in your life, things that are showing up in your life. And that's based on things that you've gone through in your past. So that's what we're working on. So anyway, if you want, we have SP songs, SP stories, self-concept, guided trash, all that shit. If you want guided meditations, hypnosis audios, all that crap, we got it all in my bio. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, don't even trip, bitch, because you can always catch it on the tube of the U. I made a commitment earlier on this weekend that my ads will be turned off on my videos for 24 hours. So the last 2 days videos are posted on my YouTube channel. You can watch them all the way through today. No ads, ad-free. You're goddamn fucking welcome. Okay? All right. And while you're there, subscribe, by the way. Okay? Sassy Scorpio was an SP song. It's where we take your SP story and turn it into a fucking fire-ass song. Fire song. Okay? We talk... Elise, message Bevy. Because you should have booked a call. And if you didn't book a call after you got manifest for me, message Bevy, because Bevy will book you on my calendar, because you should have booked a call. Okay, so there's that. You've been spamming for the last 3 days that he already contacted me. TSO. Well, snaps for fuck me, bitch. Did he contact you though? Or is that what you've been saying to yourself? But if he contacted you, we're going to give you fucking snaps. Because why would he not contact you, bitch? Why would he not? We talk mainly about SPs around here. If you don't like that shit, there's a whole nother fucking live of some weirdo shit that you can go watch, because I was just watching some weirdo shit. I was so confused. I was so goddamn confused. But I watched because I was like, what in the fuck is she talking about? I had no idea what she was talking about. I thought it was silly, to be quite honest. Because it didn't make sense to me. Yeah. I figured that shit out, bitch. It didn't make sense to me. People be talking about some weird ass shit on fucking line. Like they just want to talk to themselves. I don't know. This is like a vlog. I don't fucking know. But some of the content on here be weird as shit. Weird. Like super weird. Okay. So if you have a question about SPs, drop it down below because I'd be happy to simplify the shit for you and take the woo-woo bullshit out of it. Okay. But luckily for you, we're not exclusive to SPs around here. If you want to know how to manifest weight loss, that's how I got my start in the manifestation community. Business success, money, appearance change, what's your pleasure? Health, whatever your manifest on a time crunch, I got you covered, bitch, because luckily for you, I've done it all. So that's what I teach. It's weird. Okay, so we'll just talk about the video I just watched. Thus not to be named the video creator. But she was talking about some shit where she was like, I don't need to intentionally manifest getting my nails done. I'll just go get my nails done. I don't need to. I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Who the fuck is manifesting their nails being done? I don't need to manifest my hair being colored because I'll just go get the color. I don't need to intentionally focus on this, on what I'm going to have for dinner because I'll just go cook the dinner. I was like, who the fuck intentionally focuses on that shit? Who the fuck is sitting there like, I'm going to manifest purple hair right now. Yeah, I just wanted to manifest purple hair right now. I'm going to intentionally identify myself as having purple hair right now because it might just show up. Who the fuck is doing this shit? That shit was weird as fuck. I was like listening to all the examples that they gave and I was like, I still don't know what you're talking about. Who needs to identify as that shit? Because that's like me identifying as I need, or intentionally identifying as I need to get a massage. Obviously, you're going to go get one, right? Duh. Isn't that how that works? You know what I'm saying? You're going to intentionally identify as having a haircut. What the fuck are you talking about? People just go get the shit done. Isn't that how that works? So I was just like, I was watching, I was like, this shit on the internet is wild. They're just running out of shit to talk about. So they just want to talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about. I don't know, but it annoyed me because I was like, all the examples that were being given, I was like, what in the fuck is she talking about? I don't even know what she's talking about. Those are the dumbest examples ever because people just go get that shit, right? They're not intentionally focused on pizza. They just go get the goddamn pizza if they want the pizza. You know what I mean? Duh. Ain't that how that fucking works? You don't intentionally focus on groceries, right? You just go bring your ass to the goddamn grocery store. That's right. Bevy, I identified with wanting an omelet, so ordered one. That's like what you do. You're like, oh, I'm in the mood for this shit. Got it. I'm going to go get it, right? I need to go to the grocery store. You just go to the grocery store. You need to get your hair cut. You just go get your hair cut. Like, why is this a whole fucking video of you intentionally identifying as that person? That sounds stupid as shit. But she missed the mark on her video though. Because, and I'll tell you why. Because she was talking about all of this. Like, I don't intentionally focus on needing a laptop. Instead, I will just go order one online. I said, okay, so this whole video should have been about how you can manifest fucking money to go get the shit you want. That's what the video should have been about. It shouldn't have been all about you and not intentionally, you like setting the intent, not intentionally doing things. You just go buy it. Okay, sick. Well, not everybody can just sit there and be like, oh, you know, I need a new laptop. Let me just head on over to fucking Best Buy. No. So instead of talking about that stupid shit, maybe you might have, like, this is my problem with oh, I forgot to tell you, we have a contest every day on TikTok. If you repost this live, because clearly we need to cut out the noise on the goddamn internet, or share this live, then you'll be entered to win some amazing content prizes. Today, I just got off a free coaching call that we gave away last week. And amazing fucking man, by the way. So yeah, we give away coaching calls, we give away all kinds of shit. So repost, share, spread the word, spread the good word, because so many people out there are talking about some bullshit on fucking line, and they don't actually, and that's what drives me nuts with content now, is they talk to talk. Like they need a new video to launch, so they just talk about whatever the fuck they want. But they don't educate. See, that's my problem I have, is one, I can't shut the fuck up. There's the obvious. But two, creators out here just talk to talk. No, thank you, Universal Peptide. They just talk to talk. They don't actually educate and inform. So many videos I see, I'm like, where are you going with this fucking content? Where are you going with this content? Like, I learned not a goddamn thing here. I was completely confused, and you didn't teach me shit. So if you didn't teach me shit, then what's with the video? Unless you're, and like, even like food creators, at least they fucking cook some shit and give you the goddamn recipe. You know what I'm saying? So at least you get to see the meal and you get to see the recipe. So you save, right? Things like that. But it's like, people just talk to be talking now. It's fucking weird. It's goddamn weird. It's so weird. I can't. This is why I try to stay away from content. Oh, Flashy. Snaps for fucking Flashy, whose husband has came over literally almost nightly. Almost nightly. And before he came over nightly, in case you want to be inspired, he's been over practically every night in the past week and a half. Week and a half, Flashy? And before that, she hadn't seen him since February. But then he started doing drive-bys, right? He could see if her light was on. Started doing drive-bys, getting closer to the home. Then came to the door. And he's been there almost daily, literally. But she hadn't seen him since February. That's how this works. But why? Because she simplified shit. She simplified it. Right? And that's what we're here to do. We're here to simplify. Yeah, since February. And now he's over almost nightly. Like, what the fuck? Of course, because she simplified. She brought it back. She's gotten rid of all kinds of shit. She got rid of gutter trash. Her husband's coming around. She's getting sexy time with hubby, too. Like, come on now. Come the fuck on now. Let's go. Let's get it. She gets fucking quadruple flat. Snaps. I love her. And why the fuck you didn't text me that shit, bitch? Now we're beefing. Am I ready for your fucking golden baby love? Am I ready for your BS later? Do I need to have a couple cocktails before we chat? Since we chat at 5:30 tonight, my time. Is that what you have? Just let me know. I just need to get the preface of the chat. So I'm ready. Tyrese, whatever you said, but I want him. I can't see because it fucking went away. I lost a lot of comments. So if you asked the question and it was before. Nope, she's gone. Gone because he's at your house all for goddamn fucking night. He was there getting his shit. That's what he was doing. Tyrese, whatever you said, but I want him. I don't know what you said before that. And Sab, I'm happy that you're feeling amazing since the Toot Your Own Horn day 1. Because it really, really... Oh, okay. I'm having conflicting feelings about SB. I want to move on, but I want him. Okay, here's my challenge to you, Tyrese. I know you want him. Okay? I do. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you'll get him back. But you waver a lot in, and you know you do, in your thoughts. So if you have to like dabble in the dating field, if you will, then do that to toot your own horn. Okay. If you have to like go, I know it just feels like nothing's happening because you fucking waver every goddamn fucking day. Excuse me, why I have a piece of hair in my goddamn fucking eye. You waver every second of the day. Okay, you're saying it feels like nothing's happening in your 3D. But it is happening behind the scenes. But you're not letting that happen. You're not letting that happen. You need to knock the stupid shit off and start controlling the 3D. Right now, I know you'd rather be alone or with him. Duh. What do you mean you'd rather be a fucking alone, bitch? Last time I checked, that's exactly what you are right now. So you want to be with him. So you need to, if you want to be with him, then be with him. You need to discipline yourself, discipline your mind, discipline your mind. It's always happening behind the scenes, right? Like Flashy just said, it's always happening behind the scenes. But if you stay focused, no matter what you see or don't see, and you stay focused, it has to push out into the 3D. It doesn't have a choice. So you need to get a grip, bitch. And you need to focus. You need to focus. I try to make it as simple as humanly possible for you. Okay, the manifestation community puts all this woo-woo shit into it. They make it sound so fucking complicated. You need to do this, that, and the goddamn fucking third. Like, no, not really. Not really. Because you didn't have to do, for the 10 millionth time, you didn't have to do any of that shit to get what you got. You just thought. That's it. You didn't do anything else. So all you have to do is the opposite to get what you want. No one can stop your manifestation. This is what you don't understand. Gutter trash can't stop your manifestation. Nobody can stop you from getting what you want. Nobody, nothing. If you'll persist, no matter what. No matter what. Persist. And everyone will go away. They don't have an option. It's not a goddamn fucking option. It's not a choice. It's not something where it's like, oh, but do I really have as strong of a power as someone else? Yeah, the fuck you do. Yeah, the fuck you do. There's no divine force that decides who has the power to manifest and who does not, who can get their shit quickly and who cannot. No, that shit's all you, 100% you. And so you need to stop viewing circumstances as an issue. Because let's be frank, okay? Let's just think realistically. Like, let's say you're long distance, right? If you view distance as a problem, who the fuck is going to talk to someone that's in a whole nother country if distance is clearly a problem for you? Or you think distance is a problem? Yeah, Roma, you can. I don't believe in karma. I mean, all these other stupid creators are like, karma is real. And I don't see how you're going to have bad karma because you didn't like their fucking video or give a 333 of the goddamn comments. What the fuck's that got to do with karma? Okay, like, I don't know how they define karma, but it's like, I'm not going to have bad shit come to me because I didn't like your goddamn video. Are you insane? Because if that's the case, then I better like everybody's goddamn video. Because if karma's real, if I don't like your video, that shit is fucking stupid as shit. but such clickbait. It's the biggest clickbait scam on the fucking internet. But anyone can manifest. Anyone can. But no one can outbeat you. So, like I said, why in the hell? I would never, okay? You guys know my stipulation. If you're more than 5 minutes from me, I'm good. But that's just my prerogative, okay? That's just my preference when it comes to dating because I'm a mom. So what the fuck I look like traveling fucking hours away when I'm a single mom and I got a child at home, right? And I know relationships take, yes, I will, Vivi. And I know that relationships take a level of commitment, time, right? So my thing was 5 minutes, which when I met my boyfriend, he was one building away. I was like, this is fucking solid. Perfect. But if you're going to talk to somebody who is from the UK, what you going to sit there a year later and be like, distance might be a problem? Well, unless you told the man you live in the UK and then you were like, just fucking kidding, bitch. I live in Florida. How's that a problem? It's not. Okay? Well, I don't know why they don't want to commit. You've been together for fucking 2 years. And they say, like, I'm not looking for long term. Bitch, you've been together for fucking 2 years. What you talking about? He's not looking for long term. Obviously, that wasn't a problem until you made it one. Until you started questioning. Okay? Stop doing that shit. I don't know why people think that pride or having an ego is a bad goddamn thing. Like, you got me fucked up. My ego is solid. It is solid. And I'm a toot bitch. I'm a toot my own goddamn fucking horn. Like, there's nothing wrong with having an ego. Your ego is your amigo. Or amiga. That's how I have to look at it. It's not outside of you. Okay, an alter ego is a split personality. Let's call it what the fuck it is. Okay, an ego is called confidence. That's what it is. Being proud of who the fuck you are. How the fuck is that wrong? Being prideful, being selfish. Like all these words that are termed as a negative thing, the only people giving it a negative label are the ones that lack that. Call it what it is. I don't give a fuck. But the only people are like, oh, you have an ego. You're goddamn right. You should try one. Have one. I know who the fuck I am. Right? You're selfish. You're goddamn right. Why? Because I should get everything the fuck I want. Why? How's that a problem? How's that a problem? There's a difference between healthy and unhealthy, okay? Unhealthy egos are a lot of these creators where they don't give you the time of day, okay? Where they come on here, they talk, want to make a shit ton of money, and then they're like, but I'm not actually going to teach you anything until you work with me, man, fuck you. And then after you jump on a coaching call, they go about their life and act like you're not a person. They won't talk to you again unless you cash out them or some stupid shit. Okay, that's an unhealthy ego where you put yourself up here and think everybody else is pieces of shit. Okay, that's an unhealthy ego. A healthy ego is where you put yourself up here, you believe you're a bad bitch or man, but at the same time, you still care, love, and respect other people, right? You still treat people as people. That's a healthy ego, aka me. Being selfish, why shouldn't I want my shit? How's that a bad thing? You're stubborn. You're goddamn right, which is why I get what I want and I get it when I want it. How's that a bad thing? You have... Oh my God, you're so prideful. You're goddamn right. What is the opposite? What am I supposed to be? Not prideful? That fucking sounds dumb. That sounds stupid. Right? I have an ego, so that's a bad thing. And what am I supposed to have? Not an ego? I'm supposed to be a doormat and let everybody walk all over me? Just because that's your vibe doesn't mean that's got to be my vibe. That's how you have to look at that shit. Like, if that's you, cool, you're projecting. And if you're being a hater because I've got confidence, because I'm all about my shit, well, then you know what? Toot, bitch. Go get some confidence. Go get some fucking pride. Go get some fucking ego. You might want to try this shit out because you might find that if you had the shit, you'll feel better about yourself. But don't deflect onto me and think that I'm somehow supposed to change my shit because you got a problem with it. I don't give a fuck. You got a problem with my attitude? Good. Keep it pushing. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not going to change who I am to satisfy you. I'm not going to downplay myself to satisfy you. Do you know what that's called? That's called giving your control away. That's called giving your power away. I know who I'm good. I know who the fuck I am. And I'm not going to change none of that shit because you got a problem with it. Because you're insecure. Well, be insecure. I don't know. You got to fix that shit, bitch. You got to fix that shit, boo-boo, because over here, I'm good. And like I said, you're either going to love me or you're not. There is no in between. There is no gray fucking line. And you know what? I'm good with that. I'll sleep well at night. I will sleep well at night, knowing exactly who the fuck I am. But what I'm not going to do is have you tell me who the fuck I am, because who the fuck are you? You might want to tell yourself who you are. Try that out. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I don't know why any of this shit is a bad thing. This is why people lack the confidence, because they're like, well, people say I'm egotistical. Yeah, you know, on my dating profiles, okay, when I had dating profiles, actually I still have them, which is why I don't understand why you guys trip out about it, because I never thought about deactivating. I just uninstalled the app. My mind just didn't go there to deactivate. But I've been called a lot of shit. So many people have been like, you're so superficial. Okay, let's break down superficial. I want you to have a job. I'm 40. 44. I asked you to have a job. I didn't say what kind of job you need to have. I don't give a fuck where you work, but you should have, a job. You're an adult. Okay. I said I need you to have a car. I didn't say you need to drive a Lambo. I said you need to have a fucking car. Because I need to know I'm not driving everywhere. Duh. And I said you need to have a place to live. So you're not living with mommy, because I don't. And so you're not going to stay here all the time. If that makes me super goddamn official, well, then I guess I'm superficial. Why? Because I want you to be a man, an adult. I guess. Do you think I'm going to apologize for that shit? No, it's called a standard. And if you don't meet the standard, well, I don't know what to fucking tell you. I'm sure there's some other shallow bitch out there that doesn't give a fuck, but I do. So I'm not going to change my shit. But I've been called all kinds of shit. Superficial was the big one on the dating apps. I was like, well, I guess. Then I'll be superficial as fuck, bitch. Having a job just means I just need to know I'm not paying for all of our dates. Duh. Like, what the fuck? You can work a Taco Bell for all I give a shit, because don't get it twisted. I'm like, bring home some chalupas, baby. Ain't nobody hating on the game. You work at McDonald's, cool. Bring me home a McDouble, please. Thank you. I don't give a fuck. Gas stations, you get discounts on the gas? I don't fucking know. But I was asked to talk about it because people feel some type of way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Snaps to Sab. I'm still not talking to Irene. Although I need to ice my shit because I have like a golf ball on the side of my hip, which is going down. But what's difficult when I sleep, which my boyfriend laughs at me because I was like, in the middle of the night. He's like, what the fuck? And I was like, my leg, it's like I got a rug burn, and it fucking burns when I sleep. I love you too, Sab. But I'm just kidding, Irene. You know I love you, bitch. You know I fucking love you, bitch. And I forgive you. So that's what I want you guys to know. I want you guys to know that I need you guys to stop letting people stop. I need you guys to stop letting people try to take your ass off a pedestal. That's what they try to do. Society, you have to understand when people say unfavorable things to you, when people say things to you or about you, this is why you call them haters, right? Society calls them haters. All they're doing is projecting their own insecurities about themselves onto you. That's all they're doing. Is they feel like if I put her down, then I feel better. No, because you're insecure, bitch. Because you're insecure. That's why you're talking shit about me. Okay, that's why you run your mouth about me. That's why you're concerned about me, because you're insecure. Sorry. That's what it is. That's exactly where that comes from. It's perception is projection. Okay, how they perceive themselves is what they project onto other people. So when they do that shit, you got to stop letting it bother you. You have to let it stop bothering you, because it's not true what they're saying. It shouldn't change who you are. It shouldn't affect you, because you should feel, instead, what you should do is feel fucking sorry for their ass, like a charity case. And you should be like, oh, you might want to work on that. You should tell them that. And they'll be like, what are you talking about? Work on what? Your own insecurities. Let them contemplate on that shit for a second. Because that's why they talk about you. That's why they try to tell you about yourself. That's why they try to take you off the pedestal, because they're insecure within themselves. And that's how you have to look at it. Because people who are secure within themselves, why the fuck would they judge somebody else? Why do they give a shit? They don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. They don't judge other people, right? So like if you think about rich people, do you know how much philanthropy work they do? How much they give back charity-wise? One, it's because it's a tax write-off. But two, because they don't judge people. They try to help people because they're blessed. And they look at it that way because they have a healthy ego. So there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we give back in our community. Why? Because we want to help people. We have healthy egos. We're not egotistical, where if you text me, I'm going to be like, fuck you, Brad. Did you pay for this text? No. Okay, well then, I'm not talking to you. Taylor will tell you that. Right? It's like, I'm not going to do that. Because that's not who I am. Right? And because no one's beneath me. That's fucking stupid. I just know something different than you do. And so I help you. And so that's where you have to realize that. Okay? Is having an unhealthy ego is where you believe everyone's beneath you and pieces of shit. But a healthy ego means that you're confident. That's fucking literally all it means. It's called confidence. Get some. Get some. But people, when you put yourself on that pedestal, that's when the haters come. They try to take you off of it. I don't think so. I don't think so. Can I talk about thought transmission and how we can do it? Okay. Well, thanks, nurse girlfriend. I just saw your shit in the WhatsApp group. I'm going to take a look at it. Thought transmission. Okay. You're doing it automatically. Thought transmission, you're doing it automatically. You just don't know you're doing it. Okay. So anytime you think about your SP, you're transferring those thoughts. It's to everybody. It's not just to your SP. Anytime you think about your SP, you're transferring those thoughts to your SP, but it flips in their mind. So if you're like, he is such an asshole. In his mind, it's, I am such an asshole. Right? So he's going to act like an asshole to you. If thought transmission goes to anybody, you want to bitch about your fucking mom. Well, she's getting those thoughts. Right? Same with your job. If you want to complain and bitch. And you have to remember, thought transmission doesn't just work in your mind. Okay? Like everything doesn't just work in your mind. It's things that you speak as well. So what you think about and you speak about, you bring about in every facet of your life. So if you think thoughts about being broke, you continue to be broke. You continue to have money fucking problems, okay? That's my bestie. That's her biggest problem. That's her biggest fucking problem. Is she's always talking about like, bitch, I got 70 cents. Like, that's what she just told me yesterday. Bitch, I got 70 cents in my account so I get paid. Well, school registration is coming up and you got to pay $300 for them to get some stupid ASB card. I don't know what the fuck that is. And for them to get a homecoming. High school's expensive. And for them to get a homecoming ticket. Oh, and a class shirt. What the fuck is a class shirt? Who gives a fuck? And it's $300. So I have to give her the money. So she can pay for it because I was like, bitch, you're in trouble. You know. But things like that, right? And her daughter's now in a sport. And I was like, you think that shit's fucking cheap? No, it's goddamn not. Okay. My daughter would rather do modeling than a sport. So I got to pay to have her get a photo shoot next week to get her into modeling. If y'all got a hookup, let me know. But anywho, Nanner. Okay. So that's what you have to remember. Oftentimes, this is where you focus your thoughts, but you speak about whatever the fuck you want. And you just talk to be talking. And that's your problem. People be like, how are you and SP? You're like, we're still not talking. We're still they just asked how you're doing, how you and SP are doing, because people can't mind their own goddamn fucking business, which is weird because I've never asked anybody that. I don't care. Why the fuck would I talk about somebody they're not with? That sounds stupid as shit. But people do that, clearly. So if somebody does that, then all you should be responding is, I'm okay. I'm okay. They didn't ask for the whole backstory. You're the one giving them the entire fucking gossip channel backstory. Why? Because what you speak about, you bring about. So why are you repeatedly talking about shit you don't like? Okay, so when you transfer thoughts, you're transferring thoughts to your SP, your mom, your dad, your siblings, your coworkers, your boss, every time you want to bitch about your fucking job and then wonder why you get fired. You know, all that shit. You're constantly transferring thoughts. But you have to understand that it goes both directions, okay? You're not the one. Just because you learned about it doesn't mean, oh, so since I learned about thought transmission, I can transfer the thoughts. But it can't go the other way. No. You just became aware of thought transmission. It's not a fucking thing you're learning how to do. It's something you've been doing. Which is why every time you bitched about your SP, every time you complained about them in your mind or spoke about them and bitch about everything they're not doing for you and everything that you want that they're not doing and how they're being an asshole and complain, they reflect. No effort required. So you have to understand though, because you're aware of thought transmission, consciously aware of what you're doing now, doesn't mean it never existed in the first place, okay? It's still there. So you're not some innate nature where it's like, I can do this, but they cannot. No. They are also transferring thoughts to you as well. Every time they think about you, every time they talk about you, any of that shit, those thoughts are also being transferred to you. So this is why you control them, because you don't know what's your thought and what's theirs. All right? It's not like a red tape goes up where it's like, not your thought. This is somebody else's thought. It's coming in. Somebody else's thought is coming in. Snaps to Tarsin. Okay? So it's not like, that's not how that works. Okay? So it's like, it's whenever you think about them, they think about you. Whenever they think about you, you think about them. Whatever those thoughts are. So oftentimes you will get conflicted in your own mind. So something will pop up in your mind and you think it's your thought. It's not. It's not necessarily your thought. So you might think, what if they're talking to someone else? What if there's someone else? And it's a random thought that comes up. That often is probably not your thought. It's probably their thought thinking that you've moved on, that you're talking to somebody else. But because you don't control the thoughts, you run with it. You run wild. You run with that shit. And because you take everything personal. So you think every thought that's in your mind is yours. That is not the case. That's not the case, because thought transmission has been happening for everybody. Everybody's transferring thoughts. It's not one person. It's not like, oh, well, if you're aware of thought transmission, you can transfer that shit. But the other person, nah. They got to be aware of that shit before they can transfer that shit. What the? No, that ain't how that shit works. So you have to remember that, which is why you control your thoughts, okay? Because whatever comes in here, whatever you've got going on in here, you have to control, because you're not sure if it's yours or theirs. See what I'm saying? So when you learn to control, this is why we control the thoughts. This is why we control our inner conversations, because you don't know what's yours or theirs. Does that make sense? And that's where people get that shit fucked up. I should write that down. Maybe I'll make a video about that shit. With my 55,000 post-it notes. That makes zero goddamn sense. Or post-it notes. I have a 1-pad paper. I had 10 million pads of paper. I don't have 10 million anymore, but I have notebooks. Maybe I should, be a normal human being. And use a notebook. They're cute too. I methodically picking my notebooks out because I think they're cute. So that's why I think it's important for you. This is why I try to tell you guys that it's so important for you to become aware and for you to control. Stop letting them run like a fucking playground. Like an animal barn where they just run wild. You can't do that. You can't do that. You also shouldn't be taking your thoughts personal, because you don't know if they're yours or theirs, because it all looks like yours. That's how that works. It always looks like your thoughts, because when they say, I wonder if she's moved on, it flips in your mind. Okay? Is she talking to someone else? Is he talking to someone else? You could have that thought. That's because they thought maybe you moved on. So I'm saying, so you really don't, thanks Chelsea girlfriend, you really don't know. Because there's no like warning flag. Thanks Karen girlfriend, there's no warning fucking flag that pops up that's like, not your thought, not your thought. No, they all look like they're your thoughts. So we have to control it. Okay. TSO, you've been affirming that he is texting you for like 3 days. What else should I do? What you've been doing? Okay. This is like a big problem that you guys have. This is a huge problem that you guys have, okay? A big problem you have is, I've been doing this for, it's not like you're like, I've been doing this shit for years, okay? You're like, I've been doing this shit for 3 days. I've been doing this shit for 4 days. Like, what the fuck? What else can I do? The same thing I told you to goddamn do? Nothing else. I'm not going to give you something else to do. Because there's no like, oh, if there's no expiration date on the shit. Okay? Where it's like, oh, if you've been doing this for 7 days, well, and it hasn't been, and you haven't seen shit, oh, well then, here, this is what you need to do instead, because that's gonna manifest your shit. Huh? No. What you need to do is the same thing you've been fucking doing. Persist. Persist. and know the outcome. The only reason why you don't get your manifestation is because you don't know the outcome. You're hoping, because I hear this a lot. This is why people book coaching calls with me, because I'm here to help your ass, okay? I hear this a lot on coaching calls. Is I don't know where they're at right now. I don't know what they're doing right now. I don't know. Well, you better get to knowing. You better start knowing. You want to know what they're doing right now? Crying in a fucking corner, missing you. That's what they're doing right now. What are they? I don't know what they're doing tonight. I know exactly what they're doing tonight. Having the most miserable night of their life because they can't stop thinking about me. Stop wondering. That's your problem. You wonder too much. I don't know. Well, gets to knowing. Because I don't know if I'm going to go to work tomorrow. What the fuck? We're going to bring your ass to goddamn fucking work. Shut the fuck up. Can I clear up detachment? Yeah. You do not need to detach from your SP. That sounds stupid as shit because I'm not detaching from anything I want. If you want something, why would you detach from it? No. What this ties into exactly what I was just talking about. The only thing you need to detach from is your 3D showing you what you don't want and the outcome. I don't need, and the only reason why you need to detach from the outcome is because you should know the outcome. Me and my boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, together. That's all I need to goddamn know. So I don't need to worry about shit detached from the outcome because this is the outcome. I've decided, and that's all I got to know. That's all I got to fucking know. So I don't need to worry about shit else. I'll fully detached from the outcome. Fully detached from the outcome because this is what the result will be. And then I'm going to detach from my fucking 3D because the 3D is fucking me up in my mind. And it's controlling my inner conversation. So I'm going to just detach from that shit. I don't need to check shit. What's there to check? Because in here, I know what my shit is. I don't need to check shit because in here, I know my truth. I know what my shit is. So I'm going to detach from the 3D because if the 3D doesn't show me what the hell I want to see, that's it. That's it. But when people say detach from your SP, that sounds stupid as shit. You think I'm going to detach from somebody that I love and want to be with? That sounds dumb. Okay. Are you going to detach from wanting more money from your job? No. Why would I detach from that? No. You need to detach from the uncertainty. That's what you need to detach from and gets to the certainty. So many times you guys say the stupidest shit, like, let's be frank. Okay? Because you're like, what if I don't believe? Why are you even saying that shit? Why would you not believe that your SP wants to be with you? Why would you not believe that your SP wants to fucking talk to you? Why would you not choose to believe that they want to be with you? That sounds stupid as fuck. What if I don't believe what I'm saying? Huh? I tell you guys, this is why I tell you, I try to conquer that fucking problem with you, but you get all your panties in a goddamn fucking bunch all the time. Because I try to conquer that with you by telling you that the way you believe is you're not making shit up, okay? Being delusional is making shit up, not real. That's why I don't like the whole just be delusional fucking shit. Because that implies not real. But I'm not asking you to do any of that. I never have. I have sat there and said, go back to a time and I want you to remember what they have told you. That's called recollection. That's not called being delusional. It's called recalling. There's a difference. Okay. Remind yourself, tell yourself, what the fuck have they told you about how they feel about you? Things that they love about your relationship. What part of that is delusional? What part of that don't you believe? They fucking said it out their goddamn fucking mouth. Where that doesn't make any sense. Do you not believe your mom when she tells you she loves you? So why would you not believe the things that you're saying? Why do you question? That's your problem. That's your biggest fucking problem is you question everything. You questioned your relationship status. You questioned how they felt about you. And then boom, the breakup. And now you still haven't learned. So you still keep questioning every goddamn thing. But the fact of when you guys say, what if I don't believe? To me is the stupidest shit in the world because I never questioned that shit not one goddamn time. I never once said, well, what if I don't believe? I just fucking did it. No, not once was I like, well, what if I don't believe what I'm saying? What the fuck are you talking about? They've said it out their goddamn mouth. Did you not believe your boss when he said he's going to give you a raise? Did you not believe your employer when they said that you were hired? Did you question if you believed them? No. So why in the fuck when it comes to your SP you want to question everything? What if I don't believe he's going to unblock me? Well, then don't fucking believe he's going to unblock you. I mean, what answer are you fucking looking for? Then I guess don't fucking believe that shit, bitch. If you want to ask yourself, what if I don't believe? But this is what I want though, but what if I don't believe it? That sounds stupid as shit. That sounds dumb as fuck. You think I tell you, children believe in Santa Claus. What up, Convicted Chaos? Children believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the fucking Tooth Fairy. Well, there comes a time when your children learn how to read. It's called kindergarten, okay? They learn how to write and read. And they still go into the fucking Walmart or Target or any goddamn place and see stocking stuffers written everywhere, right? On Easter, they walk into the grocery store and what is there? Pre-made fucking Easter baskets. Just sitting there. All that shit. But they don't question. You think they question a fat man going through a chimney to bring gifts? And reindeer flying with a fucking sled, holding all these magical gifts in a sack that's going to be delivered to millions of children? You think that they question a fucking fairy coming into the window that's closed, by the way, it's completely closed, to take their fucking tooth and leave them cash? You think they question and ask if they truly believe about a bunny that comes around and shits fucking jelly beans and and hides eggs full of cash and shit and brings an Easter basket? A bunny? They just let the shit ride. They just enjoy it for what the fuck it is. So why are you questioning and saying, but what if I don't believe he's going to text me? Look, if a child can believe that a fucking bunny is bringing an Easter basket full of shit and hiding eggs around the goddamn house, and how they got into the house, who the fuck knows? They never tell you that. But if that's the case, then why the fuck can't you believe that your SP is going to text you? That sounds stupid as shit. If you want something, then you should believe it's going to happen. That sounds stupid as fuck. That sounds dumb. There's nothing in this world that I'm going to want but not believe I can have. That sounds dumb as shit. I want a new car, but I don't believe I can get one. Huh? I want a job, but I don't think I'm ever going to get one. That all sounds stupid as shit. And you know it does. So then why the fuck when it comes to your SP, you don't believe. What if I don't believe? Shut the fuck up and just do it. How about that? Fuck believing. Why don't you just do it? Why are you questioning if you believe? That's the stupidest question in the fucking world. That's the stupidest question in the world. Why are you applying for jobs if you don't believe you're going to get one? That sounds dumb. So stop doing that shit. Stop doing that stupid shit. Because you guys do that stupid shit a lot. And I'm just like, for fuck's sake, what part of this is unclear? Like, I'm not going to question a goddamn thing. My mind just didn't go there. My mind just never, thanks, Convict Chaos. Boop. My mind just never went there. I just did it. If I want something, I'm going to go do it. I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, what if that, the only thing I question is if I want to go to the gym. And the answer to that is goddamn no. Therefore, I don't even think about the gym. Because I don't question shit. If I want something, I go get it. If I want something, I do it. If I put my mind to something, I'm going to go make it happen. That's just how my fucking mind works. That's how your mind needs to start working. Is whatever I want, I can have. I don't need to question if I can have it. Because I hear that shit a lot. What if I don't believe it? It's here every day. What if I don't believe what I'm saying? Why would you choose to not believe that someone wants to be with you? You want to be with them, but you want to choose to believe that they don't want to be with you. You want to choose not to believe. You want to question if you believe that they want to be with you. You want to question if you believe that they're going to text you. That sounds stupid as shit. That's the stupidest fucking shit in the world. Sorry, call it what it is. Because as you know, we teach 3 laws around here. The law of leverage, the law of get your shit, and the law of shut the fuck up. Yeah. And I'm never here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. Because how the fuck else do I get you out your way? Other than is that what you want? Is that what the fuck you want? Because if you... oh, man. Because if you think in a million years, I'm going to come on here and... if you think for a million years, I'm going to come on here and waste my goddamn fucking time every fucking day to not educate your ass and to not help you get out of your own goddamn way, you got another thing coming. I got way other things to do. Way other things to do. Than to sit here and just... The spirit guys are telling me. Yes. You will have a baby. Well, bitch, if I have sex with no protection, then guess what I'm going to have? A goddamn fucking baby. Like, I didn't need you to tell me that shit. That sounds like that's the stupidest shit in the fucking world. If I'm fertile and I have sexy time and I'm not on birth control, well, what's the conclusion? I need you to tell me that shit. Come, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That sounds stupid as shit. That sounds so dumb. But that's what that bitch does. That's what that crazy bitch does on fucking TikTok every day. She's like, I've helped so many people get pregnant. I don't think you helped them get pregnant, bitch, because I don't think you were in the bedroom laying it down with their ass. So what the fuck are you talking about? I'm pretty sure you didn't help them get pregnant. It takes 2 to tango, bitch. And I don't think they got pregnant because you were on fucking TikTok. Just saying. That convicted chaos. I'm just saying. Where she says that shit, and I was like, well, I don't see how you helped them get pregnant. Because you told them that they were. Okay. You want to know what else told them they were? Their ovulation cycle. You know what else told them that they were? The fucking sperm that went in there. Just saying. So, what in the fuck are you talking about? I mean, I'm just saying. How the fuck you taking credit for that shit? Just like the doctors should not take credit. Convicted chaos. Just like the doctors should not take credit for delivering babies. They should give all the credit to the fucking nurses, because the nurses do all the shit. All the shit. And then you're ready to push it out and they're like, hold on, we got to go get the doctor. You want to pause this shit? We got to put a pause on this shit until you go get the fucking doctor? Virg, that's why people come to me. That's why I have plenty of clients that are manifestation coaches. I have plenty of clients that are, okay, Becky, I'm just going to say it. Number one, they call it number one, manifestation coaches. Tarot card readers, psychics, witches. I got lots of clients that come to us like that. But the reason they do is because the same thing. They say, I can manifest anything except my SP. And I said, that's because SPs have one thing that everything else doesn't have. A mouth. They have a mouth. Plus, on top of that, you're also emotionally attached to SPs. You're not emotionally attached to money, houses, cars, success. You're not attached to all that shit. You're attached, though, you're emotionally attached to your SP. You don't have resistance to all the other shit that you're manifesting, but you tend to have more resistance. Come back to chaos. You fucking better behave yourself. They have resistance to their SPs because they're attached. You don't need. Convicted chaos is fine. He's fine. They don't teach anything, or you don't have resistance to money. Oftentimes, you don't have resistance to business success. You don't have resistance to getting a car, a house, things like that. But when it comes to your SP, you do. And the reason for that is because you're coming from a place of, I need to be with my SP. Which is why we have the 2 Your Own Horn Intensive, right? Because we need to get you out of, I need to be with my SP to, bitch, you're lucky I even fucking want your ass, because I got options. You don't think I can go get another man? You don't think I can go get another woman? Of course I fucking can. Have you seen me? Please. I know who I am. So I have options in these streets. So don't even trip. You're lucky I even want your ass. I want you, but trust me, I'll be good regardless. That's the difference. When you have that attitude, the resistance to your SP drops. Because you're on the pedestal. So your inner conversations are controlled. Okay? Your inner conversations right now take effort. They take work. Oh, snaps for Sab, who got in to start her producer course. I love you, bestie. Sab's on fire. Sab's on fire with their manifestations. Okay, but that's the thing, is you have to realize that that's where SPs are different. Okay, so when we put you, looking forward to working with you, Tempe. When you have SP, okay, so you have inner conversations, and the only reason they're running wild and you're having to flip them and having to really focus and pay attention is because you're not on that pedestal. When you're on that pedestal, your inner conversations are controlled, okay? They're controlled, where you're not sitting here like, oh, does he love me? Is he even thinking about me? Has he moved on? Like, why am I still blocked? Does he want to talk? No, fuck that shit. No, bro. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon, honey. Because I know exactly where you'll be. Home. Home. Which is why you wouldn't need to chase. You wouldn't need to beg and plead and sound like a fucking sad little desperate puppy dog and beg and plead over and over and over again. Because if you're begging and pleading for somebody to be with you and being like, please consider taking me back, you sound pathetic as fuck. And that's because you're not on the pedestal, because you need to be with this person instead of wanting to be with them. There's a difference. There's a huge difference. But most of you, that's where you fuck up, is you tell yourself you're on the pedestal, but they are. Because like I said, if they weren't on the pedestal, this is the clear classic sign. If your SP is on the pedestal, you will know with 100% certainty if your SP is truly on that pedestal. The dowsing rods will absolutely fucking help Chris. As I hit myself in the head. Just 25. And is there a class that you take to know how to maneuver the dowsing rods? I'm just curious. Like, is there like a thing that comes with it where they're like, you must move it this way and then this way. But if you move it this way, that shit, no. And what the fuck is that? What the fucking shit is a dowsing goddamn rod? Who the hell comes up with that shit? Yeah, that's right. And if you want your manifestation, if you want to ensure that you manifest your SP, then you must comment 1111 to claim this energy. Because karma is real. I'm telling you, I'll make a couple videos like that shit. Let's see how many comments I get with the 1111 shit. I claim this energy. Like I'm just gonna chain 666. We'll just see. Let's just see how many comments we get on a video when I tell them to do that shit. Because that shit sounds fucking so stupid. That shit is so stupid. And then they hate with the karma is real. Oh, okay. That was rude. You're not claiming shit? May this be returned to sender? I don't want your SP, bitch. So, anywho, here's the classic signs that your SP is on the pedestal. 1, you give a fuck what they say. It hurts your feelings. It bothers you. You get your feelings a little much. 2, you're checking their profile and checking the 3D religiously because you want to know what the fuck they're up to. 3, your inner conversations are negative. You're questioning everything. You're questioning everything. You're wondering how they feel about you, if this is going to work, if you're going to get back together. Classic sign number 3. Is it around 3? Okay. 4, you are taking things personal. You are upset. You're sad. You're emotional. You're emotional about the situation. I just threw this off the top of my head. If another one comes out, I'll let you know. But those are the classic top 4 signs. I'm gonna write that shit down. That your SP is on that pedestal. So, do you write pedestal with 2 O's? I always feel like it should, but I think it's like called pedestal. That's right, write it down. I wrote it down because I'm going to make a video about it. Those are the top signs that your SP is on that fucking pedestal. Because when your SP tells you something unfavorable, you'd be like, okay, honey. In here. I don't fucking know what the fuck this motherfucker's talking about because nope, he's gonna do what the hell I say. He's gonna do what the fuck I say. Then you're solid, Taylor. Like, I don't think we should be together. Like, in here, the only thing that feels right to him is us being together. He knows he wants to be with me. I know he wants to be with me. Not emotionally reactive. Okay? He says you're checking his social media. Why? Because you want to see what the fuck he wore today? What are you looking at? Like, let's be frank. Okay? You want to see what he's reposted? Why do you give a fuck what he's reposted? Do you know if you were to look at people's reposts, let's be frank, if you were to look at people's reposts, they look like they get fucking bipolar. Just take a look at all their reposts. 1 minute, they're all about the fucking devil. The next minute, they're talking about Jesus Christ. Yeah. Like, you're like, what in the bipolar shit are you reposting, right? Like, 1 minute, they're talking about love. 1 minute, they're posting love songs. The next minute, they're posting fucking they're posting fucking sad, lonely songs. Okay? Yeah, see, even Bevy said, absolutely. Like, take a look at what they repost. It's like literally bipolar central, okay? It's like one thing they're talking about being a vegetarian, the next thing they're posting a fucking picture of a cow. Like, there's no, what are you looking at? Okay? Like, that's where social media fucks your ass up. And creators now repost their own shit. Because apparently that helps the algorithm. I don't give a fuck about TikTok or not TikTok, but Instagram. So I repost all kinds of shit. Just go on my repost. Like, you'll see all kinds of random shit. Because I just post whatever I like. If the song's dope, if I think it's dope, I post it. Is there like a meaning behind it? Not really. I just like it. I will sing songs. If you look at my playlist on YouTube, it's private. But if you were to look at my playlist, 1 second it's like Bleeding Love, and the next minute it's like, yeah, that's right, I'm a bad bitch. And the next minute it's like Heartbreak Hotel. Then the next song it's like, that's right, we're so madly in love. You know what I'm saying? Because my playlist is what I love to sing to. I don't give a fuck about the innuendos. I don't sit there and be like, well, what am I projecting into the universe? If I sing this song, is it going to come to fruition? What the fuck? I ain't nobody got time for that shit. Because you know what? When NSYNC's Bye 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 song come on, I'm like, bye bye, da 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 da, in the car. Like, you got me all the way fucked up, right? Like, I'm going to do all that shit. Doesn't mean like I'm like, bye bye, boy. Huh? I ain't doing that shit. Although I will tell you, the biggest stupid thing when Miley Cyrus's song came out, the one where, what the fuck song is it? Who she's doing the ropes? Of course, Shayna. Snaps for Shayna, where he says he can't live without her. Why would he? Why the fuck would he? Oh yeah, I Will Buy Myself Flowers, right? That song. The one thing that drives me nuts is when people lip sync it, that they get the fucking wrong. I'm not cool. I'm not going to say I'm 100% with the lyrics, but the one thing that drives me nuts is when they get this one line in the song wrong, when they lip sync it. And I'm like, she doesn't say, I will talk on myself for hours. She says, I will talk to myself for hours. It drives me nuts. Every time they would lip sync that shit when they first came out, they'd be like, I will talk on myself for hours. I was like, that's actually not what the fuck she says. She says, I will talk to myself for hours. It's about self-empowerment, self-love. Okay. She says, I will talk to myself for hours. So stop saying on myself. That's not what she says. That's not what she fucking says. Your ex said that that's what made me kick him out. That one song. I'm just saying, the shit be stupid as fuck, okay? So I don't even know why you over here stalking their social media. What are you, unless they're like super social media hoes, what the fuck are you looking at? Because women post more on social media than fucking guys do. Y'all be checking out some stupid ass shit. You want to know what my boyfriend watches on social media? Dumb shit. Literally. Literally. He watches dumb shit. So, you're going to go stalk their profile? What are you looking at? I know what he looks like. You know what your SP looks like, so why are you stalking their shit every day? And if you are, then you need to be telling yourself what the fuck you want to tell yourself instead. So, hopefully now you'll know. Kim, you're not pathetic. Stop calling yourself pathetic. But yes, you need to stop. Okay, that's the thing. And that's where hopefully now you guys will know. Oh, why the fuck wasn't this comment posted? Snaps to Lisa with an S. That's goddamn right, bitch. That's goddamn right. She said SP moved out from gutter trash. It's goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. She's a client of ours. She hired me to manifest for her. He moved in with gutter trash after knowing her for a month. Lives in a whole nother fucking state, by the way. And came to see her. She thought she was going to see him. What? She said twice. She saw him daily when he was here. When he came to see her. When he was in town. And then came back and wanted to talk all about their fucking future. Like, he had a bunch of questions that they were supposed to write, like, a whole fucking list about their future together. And now he moved out of gutter trash's house. So quickly shit like this happens. That's the glory. That's the power. Tyrese, hopefully you're inspired by that. I don't know why, but since I mentioned chalupa, I smell chalupa. Now I want a chalupa. But I'm telling you, I'm fucking telling you, that's how this shit works. Okay, literally such a turnaround. And no, in case you're asking, I did not talk to Lisa S like 50 fucking months ago. Okay. That's right, Bevy Marketing. Interact 3 times on this video. So that's how this works. Because why? Because we're damn good at what the fuck we do around here if you are coachable. Okay? That's what it has to be. Is you have to take yourself out of the learning box. The questioning everything fucking... Hold your questions, by the way. You have to take yourself out of the questioning every goddamn thing box. Is this going to work? Am I doing this right? Why haven't I seen shit? It's been 7 days. It's been 14 days. Stop doing that. What you need to do is you need to wake up, run it, go to bed. No recap of the day. That was not said. You're not going to recap the day and acknowledge what did or did not happen in your 3D for the day. Unfavorable. You're going to bring your whole happy ass to bed, fall asleep in one affirmation, and guess what you're going to do the next day? Run it again. And then no recapping again. You're going to bring your happy little ass to bed and you're going to run it again. And run it again. And run it again. Rinse and repeat every day. Rinse and fucking repeat daily. I don't need to acknowledge the 3D if it isn't how I want it to be. I don't need to acknowledge the fact that we still aren't talking. I don't need to acknowledge the fact that I'm blocked. I don't need to acknowledge the fact that there's fucking gutter trash. I don't need to acknowledge none of that shit. Stop acknowledging and rinse and repeat. Because when you stop acknowledging, your shit gonna come a whole lot faster when you start taking control. When you act like a fucking adult. When you act like, a powerful bitch. When you channel your queen energy, your king energy, that's when you'll get your shit. Because trust me, but you better be prepared. That's why my job here is to help you get prepared, because when you harness your power, Bitch, you get all kinds of shit. Well, of course you recap every night, Flashy, but that's because you have a good recap, bitch. That's because you have a good recap. Is that the eggplant emoji? Who the fuck decided that the eggplant emoji? Who decided what the fuck that meant? I want to do that. I want something to go viral like that. That's right. June 8th, first day she saw my live. Less than 2 months later, major progress. That's goddamn fucking right. And we snaps to you. Lisa, did you hear our snaps? We snaps to you, bitch. Because I love this for you. See, that's why you guys have to realize, just because your SP may live with gutter trash doesn't mean that they can't unlive with gutter trash. And the best part is, it's very easy for SP to not live with gutter trash. Period. Because who the fuck gives a shit? Who the fuck gives a shit? And that's how you need to act. That's how you need to fucking act. I have a soft spot for convicted chaos. Peppy knows that. I want my SP, but also tell myself I can work out with him or anyone regardless. Is that good or bad? Okay, well, it's not like I wouldn't tell yourself that. That's like that stupid shit in the law of attraction community. That's like this or something better. What do you mean something better? I know what I want, and why would I want something better when I can make him better? Duh. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't need this or something better. Okay, when I can take my SP and make them better, we're solid on that front. Okay, so if you're going to tell yourself, so there's two, okay, let me give you the most simplified answer, is you would tell yourself that we're going to be together, right? Me and my SP are going to be together, but you should know that you'll be good, that whether it's, you should know who you are to be like, I know I'll be good regardless. You know what I'm saying? So instead of telling yourself that it can work out with him or anyone regardless, I would just be like, I know that we're going to be together, right? Like focus on SP in that scenario, but you should know that you'll be good regardless. It's not something you have to tell yourself. It's just something you should know. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. I love that you just farted, Sab. See, we're like, see how bonded we are and how we're family around here, that Sab can share that she fucking passed gas and we're all fucking solid. You know what I mean? Thanks, Karabuk, because we're family around here. This is what we do. And if you're new here, allow me to introduce myself. I'm never here to tell you, if you come here, we probably do, in my defense, probably have one of the most entertaining lives on TikTok, because sometimes we go left, sometimes we go right, sometimes we go whole ass fucking under. It's good. We're family around here. We all know each other. We all love each other. And it is what it is. I'm never here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. And I'm also here to kick your ass when you get out of fucking line and yell and bitch at you if I need to. I also cry with you on TikTok. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? This is unscripted, uncensored, and clearly unfiltered. Which I still don't know where the fuck my banner is. Fucking TikTok. Gotta love TikTok and be annoyed by TikTok all at the same goddamn time. You know what I mean? I figured I have to stay up till like midnight to download my damn videos because apparently there's maybe not so many people online. Who the fuck knows? And I'm good for one video download. If I try to download the second one, they're like, not happening, bitch. And I have to have the Wi-Fi on for that. Why? When I don't have to have the Wi-Fi on to go live, I don't have to have the Wi-Fi on for anything else. But to download the video, I have to have the Wi-Fi on. Fucking Chinese. I can say that because I work for a China manufacturer. You gotta be careful. Anywho. So there's that. Now, we're going to get ready to do the photo method. Good tail feather. Good. I hope that it cleared things up for you guys to know if they are on the pedestal or they are not. Because if they are actually on the pedestal, why would he block you, Jenna? Who the fuck would ever block you? That's my attitude. I was like, block? I never even thought about that shit ever in life. Because I've never blocked so many people. Well, let's be frank. I don't block anybody, to be frank, but I have never blocked so many people in my entire life than I have on TikTok. I mean, and it's only because of the lives, where I don't block people in general. But I must have hundreds of people blocked by now. I think my entire life I've only blocked, my former gutter trash. That was it. I look forward to talking to you, Maggie, but not if you're going to be a goddamn fucking nightmare, okay? You have until now to our coaching call to get a grip, bitch. Just get a grip. Okay? That's all I need you to do is I need you to get a grip on your emotions. Okay? And start working. That's my advice to you so that this can work really fast. Well, I'm looking forward to talking to you, Jenna, bitch. I want this to work quickly. So the way this is going to work quickly is if you have a coaching call with me, first of all, I need you to literally have a general idea of what the fuck you like about your SP. We'll just start there. Okay, they're amazing is not a description. So, if you can come a little bit prepared, I do not need your entire life history with you and your SP. Because some people, I'll have to be like, can you shut the fuck up? It'd be like 25 minutes. The whole call being wasted about you telling me your history. I was like, shut the fuck up. Right? So in order for these, yeah, exactly. Manifest for me calls are 15 minutes, okay? They're not coaching calls. I tell you how to play your part, but what I need you to do is come somewhat prepared because I panic if I'm like 5 minutes fucking over because everyone gets pushed back. So unless it's a guy, because guys are really to the fucking point. But I need you guys to come prepared. Lindsay, bitch, you should be tooting your own horn because I read your shit in the WhatsApp. You've overcame a lot of shit. And you should literally be proud of. I'm serious. I almost cried when I read your list. And not in a bad way. But I was like, holy shit, you've overcame a lot of shit. That should empower you. It should so much empower you. Okay? But yeah, so I need you guys to come prepared. Like a little bit prepared. I don't need a life history with you and your SP. Like, it's cool. Cut it to 5 minutes. There's certain things I need for backstory. But then also, I need you to tell me what the fuck you actually like about your SP. Why don't you figure that shit out? Okay? Let's figure that shit out. Okay? I love you, bitch. Like, literally, I looked at it. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, she should feel like $1 million fucking bucks because you've overcame a lot. Seriously. You should be proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself. So many people fold for half that shit. Okay? So, I think it's amazing. Well, thanks. Salty dog. But a lot of you guys, when you look at your list that you did, if you're in the intensive that we have going on right now, you should be fucking proud of yourselves. Because that's really what puts you in a power position. Because when I would tell people what I've overcame, they were like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, bitch. And they're like, damn. And how you managed to do this, that, and the third now. Yeah, that's goddamn fucking right. My brother used to have the biggest problem with that shit. he used to be my biggest hater. Well, he still is, but anyway. um, he was the biggest hater where he was like, I don't fucking understand. Out of everything you've been through, how the fuck do you manage to have successful businesses and this, that, and the fucking third? You're goddamn right. Why? Because it made me who I am today. Did I grow up on the wrong side of the tracks? That saying, no, I didn't. I grew up in I grew up in $1 million home. Okay, because where I live here, don't get it confused. Okay, $1 million home in Alabama is not the same as it is in fucking Orange County. Okay, it's like a normal ass home. I grew up in $1 million home with my parents. My dad was on the team that created the first barcode ever made. Very successful. I had 2 nannies that took care of our ass. Things like that. All American girl, if you will. But yeah, I fucking made a gang of fucking bad choices. And I overcame a shit ton of stuff. But it's what made me who the fuck I am today. And versus people that didn't go through a lot of that shit struggle today. Yeah, that's right. Because it made me, because I chose to look at it differently. I chose to not victimize myself. Instead, I empowered myself. Right? So that's what I'm working with my group on. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Okie dokes. It's manifest. You can text me. Sure. Why not? Yeah, Jenna. No, it's fine. I mean, we talk. To be quite frank, it just depends on the time of day. But even yesterday, Bevy messaged me. She goes, "Oh my God, you are not still on a manifest for me call," because it was my last call of the day. 45 goddamn minutes later. I was like, yes, I am not trying to be rude to some people, right? But no, it wasn't you, Leanne. But it's just, I'm trying to help you, right? But it just has to be a little bit more tailored because ain't nobody got time like that shit. That's why, because manifest for me calls are, what do you want me to coach you on? I tell you to fucking play your part, you know what I'm saying? So they're half the time as a coaching call. Coaching call, you can tell me about your backstory. If you want to spend 15 minutes talking about your backstory, totally fine. But on a manifest for me call, no, I want a brief backstory. I don't need the whole fucking shebang. Okay. Because sometimes you guys be talking about some way out shit. I was like, are we gonna let all that shit go? And the longer your relationship, the longer the fucking backstory sometimes. I'm just like, oh my God, shut the fuck up already. And so but I only say that because you guys get into the particulars. And it's like, it's irrelevant. It's fucking irrelevant. This is or you get into their family, some shit that has nothing to do with your relationship. And I'm like, can you shut the fuck up already? I'm like, because you're going all the way fucking left. All right. So get in a comfy place. Let's get ready to do these exercises. We do 2 techniques on here. Exercises, as they call them. We do 2 exercises on here every single day, most of the time, as long as Jen, KK, no circumstances at all even matters. No. It did, Taylor. Circumstances do and don't matter, okay? Everyone says, circumstances don't matter. Circumstances don't matter. It's like, okay, cool, sick. Unless you assume they do. Okay? Yeah, you too, Tiana. Shh. If you assume they fucking matter, then they matter. James. Jen doesn't digress. Fuck you, James. It's like somebody said, mind you, Jen never falls down, by the way, as I posted my fucking golf ball on the side of my leg. But they'll say that circumstances don't matter. Okay, I can say that till I'm fucking blue in the face. But they matter if you assume they do. Okay? So if you're viewing the circumstance as a problem, then it matters. Okay? But if you don't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's how you have to look at it. Why do people say the stupidest shit in the world? First of all, that was projection in its finest. Because I'm not even going through menopause, so there's that part. You're welcome, Bara. You know, I was like, it sounds stupid as fuck. I'm not even going through menopause. Do I know you? Do you know me? I don't think so. So, you control your ass right up out of here. So, anywho, Nan. It's just like, I saw that one thing. I was like, that sounds stupid as shit. But, anywho, KK, back to you. Yes, when your second question was, so don't view things as a circumstance, okay? Don't view things as a circumstance. But the second part of your question, on the other hand, was where you said, does taking action in the 3D delay? I'm blocked again. It depends on the action you're taking in the 3D, okay? It depends on... James, I don't know, some fucking moron came on here and said that menopause is working against me. I don't know what that implied, but I'm not going through menopause. Haters, I'm fucking telling you, fucking haters. So anywho, so if you're taking action in the 3D, it depends on the action you're taking. If you're forcing the 3D, okay, so can you take action in the 3D? It depends. When it comes to your SP, it depends. But taking action in the 3D, for business success and stuff, yeah, you can do that because it's called aligned action, though. You have to take aligned action, right? You can't be like, all my videos go viral, but I'm not going to make a fucking video. You can't do that, okay? That's fucking stupid. So you have to take aligned action. But when it comes to your SP, it depends. You know your SP. I don't. Okay. So if I was in no contact with my boyfriend, I 1000% know that I could message him and he would message me back. I know this because I know our relationship, right? I know where we were at. If you don't, if you know that you had a falling out, a blowout, whatever, then taking action at 3D is going to work against you and delay. But it's not like it's going to set your shit back for a year or a month or a week. No, it just delays. It sets you back for 24, 48 hours. It's not a long fucking time. Okay? But if you keep forcing the 3D, negatively forcing the 3D, because there's a way, a right and a wrong way to force the 3D. Okay? But most people negatively force the 3D because they don't methodically think it out. And there's a way that you communicate where you are technically forcing the 3D, but you're not. But you still get what you want because it's a way of how you say it. But that's a language thing. It's for another goddamn day. You're not ready for that. Okay, but forcing the 3D, most people do it negatively, which is why you're blocked again. Stop doing that. Okay, so if you're unblocked, then what you should be doing is keeping it casual. Internalize. Just because somebody unblocks you tomorrow doesn't mean that they're inviting you to blow their shit up. Okay? Just because somebody sends you a text that says, hey, hope you're having a good week, doesn't mean that they're inviting you to love bomb the shit out of them and to blow their shit up, okay? Just because they respond to something you said doesn't mean they're inviting you to fucking send them 55,000 fucking messages. You see what I'm saying? So that's chasing. And that's what you're doing, KK, is if you're negatively forcing the 3D, you're in chase mode. And chase mode doesn't fucking work. Seb, y'all need to take a lax or what? You farting, your cat's farting? And how the fuck do you hear a cat fart? Has anyone else had a cat fart? Taylor, does your cat fart? I mean, I'm sure they do, but have you heard it? Is it like... Okay, good, Maggie. I feel like we're making some progress. Yeah, no, KK. No, knock that shit off. Knock that. Yeah, definitely. No begging and apologizing, asking for another chance. No, knock that shit off. Knock that shit off. Okay. No. We ain't doing that shit no more. You can think about them all the fuck you want. Doesn't matter. You can think about them all the live long day. So control what you're fucking thinking about. Okay? But you don't need to reach out to them. Don't fucking beg and plead. That's why you're blocked, bitch. A little update. We're doing the techniques right now. I digressed. My SP recently started watching me on social media instead of having his homie do it. Snaps to Jaylene. Snaps to Jaylene. I love it for you, bitch. Okay. So we do 2 exercises around here every day on most of the days on TikTok, unless I digress down the whole fucking rabbit hole, which I hardly do, James. But the first one is cord cutting. We cut the energy cord between you and your SP. You're not cutting them out of their life. You're not doing none of that shit. We're cleansing the energy between you and your SP. So it's fresh energy, clean energy. Because what happens when you do this is that they will think about you. And when they think about you, this time the thinking about you will be different. It won't be like built up, because basically ever since you met your SP, you've been walking around with the fucking shirt that you've never washed. Now we're going to wash that shit. Okay, so it's nice fresh. And then the second thing we do is, now that they're thinking about you, is we get you some contact. Okay? And we do the photo method, so get a picture of your get a picture of your SPs out while I ramble for a second. And then get in a nice comfy place, just a nice place. This is like a couple minute exercise. It's not forever. Okay. It's like for less than 5 minutes. We're going to do the first one, but it does require you to be somewhere stationary. Okay. So, do that while I reintroduce myself to those people that are fucking new here. I'm not sure my goddamn ear off. It's cold. I am, obviously, your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption and everything else to work in your fucking favor. We teach 3 laws around here: the law of leverage, the law of get your shit, and the law of shut the fuck up. That's right. And so if you want to simplify, if you really want to actually get your shit and get your SP back, but you want it completely simplified for you, that's what I'm here to do. Okay, that's what I'm here to do. I take all the bullshit out of manifestation and I simplify the process for you, because it's the world, the manifestation community is way overcomplicating shit. Okay, and they leave you stuck, lost, and confused, and nothing fucking works. That's not what we're here to fucking do, because that sounds like a big waste of time. I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks, and I'm here to help you do the same. I've managed to also cut that time in half. So if you want me to manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you can get your shit right and tight, then all links are in my bio. We also have SP songs, SP stories, self-concept stories, gutter chart stories paired with the fucking song that's lit, because you're going to hear a sample, which is my song, in a momento. When we do the photo method, not this one. And then your, we have a WhatsApp group. If you're not a part of it, I highly suggest you join the WhatsApp community, because you also get advice in there, and it's very, very entertaining. We're a family there. So again, sometimes the community goes left, right, under, doesn't matter. If you leave me in charge of it for the day, we're going under, bitch. But we're family, so we have a good time. Okay. But you also get advice in there and so forth. Also, we have text coaching. We have all the shit. Subliminals. Good Lord. We have guided meditations and hypnosis audios. Anything that you need, all links are in the bio. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, I always put them on the tube of the U. And you have 24 hours from the time it's posted to watch the live without the ads on. You're welcome. But I mean, watch it again and just mute the volume so I get the monetization that I don't know how to collect. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Their instructions fucking suck. We'll just throw that out there. Okay? And while you're there, subscribe. All right? Okay. Now let's get started because why I rambled. You should be nice and comfy, cozy. Okay? Okay. Now, sit back, relax, close your eyes. And I want you to take a couple deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just take some deep breaths in now. And I want you to release the tension. Just let it go for a minute. Just let it go. Forget about everything right now. Clear your mind so you can focus. No worries, no fears, no doubts. Just be present in the moment. Forget about 5 minutes from now. Forget about 5 minutes ago. And I want you to imagine that you're in a giant amphitheater. It's dark outside. You're alone. There's no one there but you. And as you sit in the middle of this amphitheater, there's a giant stage in front of you. And on this stage, there's a single stage light that runs from the ceiling down to the center of the stage. I want you to focus on that stage light for just a moment. And as you focus on that stage light, you start to realize that you're actually not alone. In fact, you notice that off in the distance, in the back of the stage, out of the light, a dark, shadowy figure. And as you begin to adjust your focus now to the shadowy figure, you start to realize that that person is actually your SP. Now I want you to ask your SP, say their name. And I want you to ask them to come into the light, into the center of the stage. Do that now. And as they begin to walk into the light, you start to notice their facial features, their physical features, and you also notice a gold cord that runs from the center of your third eye directly into theirs. Now I want you to look at your SP, and I want you to ask your SP these two questions. And I want you to hear them respond. If you can hear their voice, great. If you can't hear their voice, that's okay too. I want you to ask your SP right now, do you support me? Hear them tell you yes. Now ask your SP, do you love me? Also hear them tell you yes. Now I want you to look at your SP right in their eyes. And I want you to say these 4 phrases to your SP. I want you to look at them and say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now I want you to reach up with your hand as if it's a pair of scissors. And I want you to cut the gold cord that goes directly into your third eye only, leaving the gold cord fully intact in your SP's third eye. And as the gold cord begins to fall to the floor, I want you to reach up with your other hand, and I want you to grab the roots of that gold cord and just pull them out of your third eye and toss them aside. And as the gold cord continues to fall to the floor, your SP starts to float away like a balloon. And they get farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller. And they get farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller. And they get farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller. And they get farther and farther and smaller and farther until they just disappear. Now take another deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and open your eyes. Alrighty, Chester, I just read your message. Message, Becky, please, because if I showed up, or if I didn't show up, oh, look, that's funny. Your comment was just pinned. I was literally just reading it. Then there was a tech problem, or Bevy should have already reached out to you. Okay, I don't know when the call was for, but if I'm ever late, I tell Bevy and she reschedules you. But if not, let her know. Reach out to her. Let's get you rescheduled because I show up to my calls. Okay? Okay. I mean, everybody that I had a call with today can attest to that. I had 5 already. I've already had 5 calls this morning. But yeah, typically that's the only reason why, which is why I just told people on the Manifest For Me calls is that you guys need to come with your shit together because I can't allow for 30, 45 minutes on a 15-minute call because it pushes every call back. And then it's not fair to those that show up on time, right? So when I have back-to-back calls, like this week is a very busy week. If you're late, then it gets pushed, then we have to reschedule you because it's not fair for those that are showing up on time. Okay? Okay. Now, I recommend you do it as often as possible, Jenna. Some people have done it. Yeah, because I don't recognize the name. But I have had numerous people do it several times. And then, oh, Jesus Christ, he said it like 50,000 times. I've had numerous people do it and then all of a sudden contact, right? We had somebody the other day that was like, oh shit, he just contacted me on the spot. So we're Gucci around here. That's right, Tia. If anyone else is around here saying they teach the law of shut the fuck up, you know where they heard it from. Here. So most people tell you on here, Chester, I don't like that. I definitely don't. You waited an hour in the Zoom meeting room. Oh, there's a tech glitch then because that's not right. Or somebody would have reached out to you. Okay. But don't even trip. Okay. Many people on here will tell you I show up to my calls. Okay. So now granted, I will let you know though, sometimes I am 5 minutes late. But most of the time, I'm online or I'm on time. Most of the time. Unless I digress, like James says. All right, so should I get rid of trashy gift my SP's mom got me for Christmas? Why would you get rid of any of that shit? Maggie, I mean, if you want to, sure, you can. But you don't need to worry about it. Okay, good. Thank you, Bevy. Thank you, Bevy, because Bevy's amazing. Then you don't have to worry about it. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. But all that shit at this point is just petty shit. That's just petty fucking shit. Okay, literally. All right. Now let's get you some contact from your SPs. Maggie, yes, we're gonna have a chat. Okay? Because we have to work together, not against each other. Okay? So if I'm playing my part, you're required to play yours. That's how this fucking works. If you're not going to play your part, we have a problem. Okay? We have a real big problem. So you have to play your part. Okay? And you spiraling every waking second you get, or reacting to the 3D, or forcing the 3D, all that shit, it's not going to work for you because you're delaying it. We have to work in alignment. Not like this. Like this. Okay? Like a marriage. Like a marriage. We're going to have you start now. All right. So now that you got your SP's photos out, let's get you some contact. Okay? I need you guys to start expecting something different. Something different from your SPs. Okay? You need to expect something different. Okay, right now you're expecting something. You're either expecting them to block you, not want to talk to you, be in no contact in the 3D because you're always in contact, move on from you, want to be with somebody else, fuck with other people, all that shit. Or you could start expecting something different. What you want. There's a concept. Ooh, shit, what a concept. Fuck, you mean I should actually expect what I want? Damn. I never thought that. Okay, you need to expect what you want. You want contact. Fuck the blocked feature. Get over that shit. Get the fuck over that. Okay, it's the stupidest feature in the world, and I can't believe how many people are obsessed over the block button. Get over it. Okay, so you're either expecting some shit. So why don't you start expecting what you actually want? Them to contact you, think about you all the time, want to be with you, have feelings for you. Why don't you start expecting that shit instead? Okay, because what the fuck do you look like expecting the opposite? You know what? It's easier for me just to expect what I don't want instead of expect what I actually want. That sounds stupid as shit. And you know it does. So knock the stupid shit off. Okay? We're not doing that anymore. You are now going to expect what you actually want, not what you don't want any fucking more. Stop expecting what you don't want and start expecting what you do, what you fucking deserve. You're going to do that now. Drop the bullshit. Okay? Now, I want you to go back and I want you to remember who you were at the beginning of your relationship, because we love to blame the SPs, right? And say, they changed. They're not the same. Well, I got news for you, bitch. Okay? They may have changed over the course of your relationship. So who they were in the beginning of your relationship is not who they were at the end of your relationship. But guess what? They're not the only one that changed. So did you, hooker. Yeah, that's right. You changed too. You in the beginning of your relationship were not the same as you were at the end of your relationship either, because in your relationship, you created you let your relationship create insecurities within yourself. Your identity started to change to match your relationship. And Houston, we got a problem. Okay, so I need you to go back to the beginning of your relationship and I need you to remember who the fuck you were. Who were you in the beginning of your relationship? Because in the beginning of your relationship, you had an assurity about you, a confidence level about you. Like you knew who the fuck you were, which is why they were attracted to you, which is why they wanted to be with you. They desired you. They chased you. They pursued you. They wanted to talk to you all the fucking time. They wanted to spend every waking second they got with you. They wanted to be around you. They had feelings for you. They wanted to be with you. That version of you is who they fell in love with. You need to go back and be that version of you again, the confident version of you, the one that was secure about yourself. You knew who the hell you were. You didn't need them to validate who you were. You knew who you were. Sure, you wanted to be in that relationship, but you certainly didn't need that motherfucker. Nope. You were totally living your life. You need to go back to that version of who you were. And remember that, but be the evolved version, the one that we're here working on, right? The one that's evolving, the one that's doing things, Maggie, differently. Okay? So you need to go back and reconnect with that version of yourself. But we're evolving. We're doing things differently. We're not reactive anymore. You're not supposed to be reactive anymore. We're not doing that shit anymore. Okay? So I want you to tap into that version of you, because how you see yourself is how they see you. So you need to see yourself as a bad bitch, as a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? Queen, king, energy. Period. Now, I want you to now go to a time in your relationship where everything was absolutely amazing, where you didn't question a fucking thing. I want you to tap right into now a time where you never questioned anything. You knew exactly how they felt about you. You never checked your phone. You just knew that they would text you. They text you every freaking day. You already knew this. You knew that they would come and see you. You never questioned how they felt about you. You never questioned where this relationship was headed. None of that shit. I want you to go back and I want you to remember the version of your SP that did all those things for you, that checked all those fucking boxes. I want you to remember who they were for you at that time. Who were they for you? How did they treat you? How did they make you feel? Remember that version of them. Do it now. Forget who they were 5 fucking minutes ago. That's not who they are anymore for you. You select whatever version of your SP that you want. So select right now the version of your SP that absolutely loves you, wants to be with you. Checked all those boxes. Remember who they were, how they treated you, how they made you feel. Because when you see them that way, they must show up in your reality that way as well. Because you can manifest contact right now, but if you don't see the version of them that you want to see, care to guess what kind of contact you're going to get? Not a good one. That's why you select the version of them that's going to, of course, want to talk to you. Okay? All right. Which is why our next intensive is for the fellas. Okay, we have another intensive coming up in a couple weeks. That's going to be for the gentlemen, because men are actually quick. Men can be quick manifestors, real quick. But they have to understand how women operate. So I'm going to go ahead and make an intensive only for the gentlemen. So if you're interested in manifesting your SP back, fellas, join the intensive and stick around. Okay, so I need you to understand that no contact does not exist. It's not a fucking thing. I hate the term in the manifestation community where they label it no contact. You're in contact all the fucking time. Okay, maybe you're not in contact in the 3D physical sense, but you're always in contact. And that's how you have to know that. You have to know that anytime I think about them, they think about me. And anytime they think about me, I think about them. That's called contact. What the fuck part of that is not contact? Whatever I say, thought transmission is real. So it goes into their thoughts. We're always in contact. Okay, so drop the no contact. Just X that shit right out your goddamn vocabulary. Forget it. Forget it. Because the problem is the more you acknowledge no contact. Oh, fuck, I got a bruise here. Do you see this shit? The more you acknowledge no contact, the more you keep no contact right in the scene. So stop acknowledging it. Okay? And acknowledge that you're always in contact. That's not a lie. It's true. Okay? So you may as well acknowledge the truth that you're in contact. The truth will set you free. Okay? Okay. They have been wanting to talk to you all the fucking time. I know, Rob. I know. It's another bruise to blame on Irene. They just be coming out the woodworks. I'm like, for every bruise, I'm going a day without talking to Irene. I love her. But you have to understand that they have been wanting to talk to you for a long time. Okay? They have been writing endless text messages to you, finding the right words to say, wanting to tell you how they feel. Okay? They have been, she is going to maybe live on the admin side though. Only. She has been looking, your SP has been looking for the right words to say. They've been wanting to contact you for a long time. They have stared at your contact button wanting to call you a lot. They're going down they're going in their phone, down their gallery, looking at all the photos of you, recalling all kinds of memories, thinking about you thick. If you're blocked on social media, I got news for you, boo. You got a stalker, okay? They only blocked you because they want to look at your shit and not have you know they're looking. But they've always been watching you. They've always constantly been thinking about you. But up until now, They've wanted to contact you, but you have not allowed them to do so. And the reason you haven't allowed them to do so, whether you've wanted to or not, is irrelevant. You have not allowed them to do so because up until now, all you've done is go in victim mentality fucking mode and just be a victim of fucking everything and then expect the opposite. All you've done is let your inner conversations and your affirmation, all you've done is let your inner conversations and your thoughts run wild based on the 3D. That becomes a problem. And that's why they haven't contacted you. That stops now. You're going to now start expecting something fucking different from them. Period. And I don't want to hear shit about it. You either want them to contact you or you don't. What's your goddamn fucking pleasure? So as long as you continue to acknowledge them not contacting you, not talking to you, how the fuck are they going to contact you? That doesn't make any goddamn fucking sense. So we're going to start acknowledging them contacting you now. Get a grip. Get a grip. Okay? Now, if you are new here, you're going to put on your fucking crown. If you are not new here, you're going to straighten your goddamn crown because here we get what we want and we get it when we want it. We do not wait for shit at all. You are the queen and the king of your reality. So what you say goes. There's no ands, if, or buts about it. When queens and kings give a command, do they sit there and... Sure, baby. When queens and kings give a command, do they have to sit there and question, wonder, worry, check, doubt if their command will be fulfilled? No. When queens and kings give a command, there's nothing to check. There's nothing to wonder. They know. I gave the command, it must be fulfilled. Period. That's all I need to know. I don't need to know how it's going to be fulfilled, when it's going to be fulfilled. Today, bitch, today. When a queen gives a command that's like, hey, can you cut the grass? Do you think she meant next week? No, she meant fucking right now, today. That's your attitude. That's your goddamn attitude. Period. Channel, for you bitches, channel your inner Queen of Hearts, okay? If you're not, channel your inner Dwayne Johnson. All right? Now, if you're alone, say it out loud. Say it with a little bit of backbone, a little bit of command authority. If you're not alone, say it in your mind so you don't look like a complete fucking lunatic wacko, okay? If you are in no contact with your SP, you're going to look them dead ass in their fucking face at their phone and you're going to tell their ass to contact you. So you're going to say, you're contacting me right now. You know you want to contact me right now. You are contacting me right now. You know you want to contact me right now, period, point blank. Okay? If you are not inconsistent, if you are in consistent contact, you can tell that, but you're long distance. You can say, you're contacting me right now and you're going to tell me everything I want to hear. You're contacting me right now and you're going to tell me everything I want to hear. Do you see how I say this? Tonality makes up a majority of communication. Okay? If you are in consistent contact, but you are not long distance, then you can look at you can do the first two, or you can say, you're coming to see me today. You know you want to come see me today. You're coming to see me today. You know you want to come see me today, period. Okay? If you're in any of the ships, friendship, situationship, relationship, marriage ship, any of that shit, then you can do any of the one that we did in the beginning, or you can say, or you can have fun with it. You're bringing me dinner tonight. You know you want to bring me dinner tonight. You're buying me flowers today. You know you want to buy me flowers today. You're giving me a massage tonight. You know you want to give me a massage tonight. You're taking me on a date tonight. You know you want to take me on a date tonight. You're going to be sexy time tonight. You know you want to give me sexy time tonight. Whatever the fuck you want. Yes, Jetta. Exactly. Yes. So it's, you want to contact me right now. You know you want to contact me right now, period. If you're in no contact. Okay? Why are you... KK, have you been paying a fuck attention? Okay? If you're seeing them how you want to see them, how you expect to see them, then why on earth would you be nervous? Because if you're seeing the version of them that loves you, cares about you, appreciates you, why the fuck would she contact you and be like, what up, bitch? They wouldn't do that. Okay? So relax. Relax. Put this fucking on right now, KK. Fuck's wrong with your ass? Yes, Tiana, if you want to manifest your goddamn fucking bird, manifest that bitch. All right, now I have to maneuver carefully out of here since I'm all banged up because of Irene. So, anyway, right now I want you to give your commands. Stick around. Don't be a little bitch. Don't leave because I got to cut this short a little bit because Bevy needs to have a little chat. But don't leave because I'm going to have some very encouraging. Fucking god damn it! I'm gonna have some very encouraging parting words for you. Don't even trip, because who's got your fucking back? Me, bitch. Me, duh. All right. Now, give your commands right now to your SPs. Say it with a little bit of goddamn fucking conviction, a little bit of backbone, for fuck's sake. Okay? Stop being a little bitch. Right now, you're not a bitch. You're a queen and a king. Own it. Channel that energy. Do it now. Give your commands and expect them to contact you while you listen to what could be your song if you get one. That's right, Shada said, cuss them out, bitches.
3 hours life and she still shows up, telling broken hearts to level up. Fuck the 3D, don't react, persist, bitch, and that's a fact. Queen of leverage, queen of law, teaching us what we never saw. Inner convos, hold the line. What is yours in time. She said, put your big panties on, stop spiraling, keep moving on. We don't verbalize, we internalize. Now the whole damn family shines. Hey, leverage the law, stand up tall, don't fear the fall. Channel your queen energy, manifesting royalty. Hey, toot your own horn, old story dead gone. Dream team bitches, crown held high. We create our reality tonight. Some came shattered, some came lost, thinking love had a heavy cost. Now we walk like kings and queens, living things we used to dream. Don't worry, just be, she said. Get the old version out your head. Moving first, now watch them chase. Manifestation all over the place. Versus king, versus queen. Best damn mindset we've ever seen. From the lives to the late night calls, she taught us how to have it all. No more fear, no more lack. The bitch is back, the bitch is back. Leverage the law, hold the power, own it all. Channel your king energy, channel your queen energy. Hey, put your crown on, take the throne. You were never meant to beg for crumbs. Dream team bitches loud and bright. We create our reality tonight. Three hours life and she still shows up, telling broken hearts to level up. Fuck the 3D, don't react, persist, bitch, and that's a fact. Queen of leverage, queen of law, teaching us what we never saw. Inner convos, hold the line. What is yours in time. She said, put your big panties on, stop spiraling, keep moving on. We don't verbalize, we internalize. Now the whole damn family shines. Hey, leverage the law, stand up tall, don't fear the
Yeah, bitch. We create our reality to fucking night. Do you guys see this bruise? See, I'm not making this shit up. See that bruise? You'd love to get to texting. How do we enter? Huh? Oh yeah, you see that bruise? That's just one. You want to see my other shit that actually hurts the most? I'll show you. Look. Look at this shit. You see that shit? Fucking shit hurts. That shit fucking hurts. I need a bubble wrap my house. You have to share the live or repost the live. That's how you get entered to win. Okay? So, but you know, is it amazing that when I fall down, the first thing I do, you have to call it a control check. Okay? The first thing you do is check the face and the nails. It's the first thing you got to do. Check the face and the nails. And you're like, okay, we're good. We're good. That's what we do. All right? Okay. Now, I have seen a lot of signs today. Just saying. I've seen a lot of signs. Why? Because, first of all, I create my own goddamn fucking signs. So, let me ease your mind. You're going to get contact. Many of you will get contact from your SPs today. Because I have to go get some fresh air and move my body around because we're in an intensive for the next 3 days. So because of that, I go live, and then right after the fucking live, SP, specific person. I go live every day, and then after the live, I go right into the intensive. Okay, so it's like 4 hours of sitting on my fucking ass. I gotta go get some sun. I gotta go get some air. You know what I'm saying? And so I saw many of my signs. And because I said, well, if I can create signs for myself, why can't I create signs for my members, right? And so that's what I do. So I have snaps to Chris. You will love it. You will love the hypnosis bundle. And so therefore, that's how this shit works. So because if I can create signs for myself, I can create signs for you. And so I went out and I saw numerous of my signs. Yes. And so therefore, let me tell you, many of you are going to be getting contact from your SPs today. So just know it, relax, breathe, and drop the bullshit. What's your question, Tiana, bitch? Okay, drop the bullshit. Because that's always been your guys' biggest problem, is you don't drop the bullshit. Okay? Sure, Tiana. Yes, you can. I know, it's a fucking, that song is the shit, right? I know. I listen to it in my car, and my daughter's like, what are we listening to? I was like, don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. Soak it in. Soak it in. Because my daughter listens to meditation music at night, every night. But she comes downstairs last night, and I thought she was confused. I thought she hit her head. She was like, can you tuck me in? I'm like, it ain't even fucking dark outside, bitch. Whoa. Leo, that's, what are you fucking 5? We don't take hate speech around here, so I don't know who the fuck you're talking to, but bye. The fuck was that shit? That was some racist shit. Like, holy shit. Just saying. So anyway, anywho, Nanner, I call everybody a bitch. It's fucking a term of endearment. Unless you decide it's not, and if you decide it's not, well then, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about around here. But when my daughter's half African American, you're not going to come on here with some racist bullshit. Sorry, I don't play that game. Okay? To each their own. To each their own. I'm having a great hair day, I think, today. But anywho, Nanner, oh my god, there's another one. What's with who the fuck is that? Racist shit, yeah. I don't know what's up with that racist shit. And who the fuck has all this time to be making weird ass accounts? Like, come on now. Get a life. So there's that part. I know, it's weird. So that's always been your problem, is questioning things, okay? Not expecting something different. And I need you to start expecting something different, okay? Because if you don't expect something different, okay, Dan. If you don't start expecting something different, you're going to get the same shit over and over and over again, okay? What is with all the hate speech? And I don't even know why you're even bothering, because last time I checked, I'm white and half Japanese. So there's that part. I'm pretty sure I already know who the fuck it is, okay? Because some people ain't got nothing else to fucking do but sit there and watch my live for 3 hours when they don't even like me. So it's like, well, then keep it pushing. Like, I don't watch shit. I don't watch shit for 1 minute I don't like of somebody I don't like, let alone seek their ass out. So that's right, Tempe. Snaps for Tempe, because what did she just say? He messaged me. Why wouldn't he? Why the fuck wouldn't he? That's goddamn right. That's what we do around here. We get contact, okay? Because you have to start expecting something different. You have to start expecting something different. If you don't start expecting something different, you're going to get the same shit. Nothing is what you're going to get. Unless you start expecting something fucking different. So start expecting something fucking different. I don't care what shows up in your 3D right now. I don't care what the fuck you're seeing right now. Do you think I give a shit what shows up right now or what's not showing up? I don't care. So get over it. Get over it. Okay? This is so wild to me. I mean, I guess if that makes them fucking sleep at night. See what I'm talking about? This is why you need to have confidence. Okay? This is why you need to be on that pedestal, because it's the same goddamn person. Because why do you think I give two fucks about any moron and ignorant ass bitch online? No. No. Thanks, Just Nikki. You already figured it out. Clearly not. Clearly not. If then, maybe work for a living. And they just keep coming. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess I'm fucking white. You sound stupid as shit. So anyway, the ignorance. Melissa. Yes, your weekend challenge worked. He broke no contact and we've been seeing each other every day. Snap, major fucking snaps to Melissa, bitch. That's goddamn right. Oh, that's a good one. That was a good one. Whoever blocked the fucking stupid term that I think is ridiculous. Hate speech is, again, what did I say earlier today? It's all their own insecurities being projected onto you. So why the fuck do you give a shit? Do you think I give a fuck? No. Do you think I'm going to lose sleep over that shit? Not at all. Not at all. Do you think I lose sleep? And do you think I'm affected by anybody who want to come in here and talk about my age? No, bitch. Because you know what? You only wish you could beat me. I don't give a fuck. Because I look good. My boyfriend knows I look good. And that's all that fucking matters. And everybody else on this goddamn planet knows I look good. So there's all that. There's all that. Okay, that's where putting yourself on the pedestal takes over, baby. Okay? Okay, because as you saw, Melissa took the challenge up and he broke no contact. That's how that shit works. Okay? It's you only accept what you choose to accept. Okay? We don't need to accept anything God and fucking less. I think they did that. It is the same. I know exactly who the fuck it is. It is the same person. Thank God Flashy's on that shit. And Danielle. But you don't accept It is the same account. Okay, I know exactly who the fuck it is. I mean, but the only difference is I don't give them attention. Okay, but I need you to stop accepting what you don't like. Okay, stop accepting what you don't fucking like. Oh, that's exactly who it is. I already know. Who the fuck else would come say that stupid shit? Okay. There's only one person that felt the need to point out the race of my daughter, and I was like, I know the race of my daughter. Why would you state the obvious? Blech. Okay. So anywho, Nanner. So you need to own it. Okay. Own who the fuck you are. Know that they will break no contact when the hell I decide they break no contact. Look at that. Then you could be like Ren with heart. Renice. He called me while on the live. Snaps for Renice. Of course he fucking did. This is what you do. Stop accepting what you don't want. And you're going to start doing that now. You are going to change your mind, okay? You're going to change your mind. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, she was talking about my daughter's race. And I was like, well, let's call him the kettle black. So, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I was like, I know what the race is of my daughter, duh. And so does my boyfriend, Joe. Okay, so real quick, because I got a jet. Mariana, stop accepting what you don't like. Okay, so stop acknowledging what you don't like. So if they're not contacting you, we don't acknowledge that shit. Instead, we don't accept it. Instead, you look at them in their fucking photo, or you tell yourself the opposite, okay? You tell yourself the opposite, like, no, I know all he does is think about me. I know he wants to contact me. Why wouldn't he? He can't stop thinking about me. He literally can't stop thinking about me. He thinks about me all the time. Okay, because you have to understand is what leads to contact. What leads to contact is them thinking about you all the time. Okay, so when they think about you often, that leads to contact because they have to contact you. Like, what do you do when you think about somebody all the time? Right? You contact them. You reach out to them. When you, if they, your inner conversation should be centered around yourself. Like, I'm a bad bitch, and he knows that shit. He knows that shit. He knows. I know he's completely miserable. You control their day. He's completely miserable right now without me. Why wouldn't he be? Okay, things like that. And that's what you have to remember. So you flip it, and you tell yourself only what you want to tell yourself, not what you see. Okay. Because most of your inner conversations are based on your 3D, what you see or what you don't see. And then you start making up fucking stories in your mind that don't benefit you. They've moved on. They're talking to somebody. What if they're talking to somebody else? I don't know if they want to be with me. This, that, and the fucking third. My baby girl is a mixed baby. She's all kinds of mixed. She's half black, half a quarter Japanese and a quarter white. Which is why she's like a fucking goddess when she gets all fucking dressed up. I'm like, and so she wants to go into modeling at 14. So I'm going to put her into modeling. I'm getting her a photo. I'm going to hire her a photographer and get her a photo shoot done, and then get her into modeling because she's fucking beautiful. Like, she's so beautiful, and she's really embracing the volumization of her curls because I was like, bitch. What do you want me to do? You should have seen her in elementary school. I felt like the world's worst parent in the world because I was like, my hair is straight as a fucking, it's straighter as straight. So how the hell am I supposed to take care of curls? I had no idea. So the best thing I did was send her ass to fucking science camp because when she went to science camp, she had to learn how to take care of her own hair because I was like, well, I don't know what you want to do, but you better get your shit together. So now, so she learned how to take care of her own hair, and now it's fucking beautiful. She's really good at it, and I was like, God bless you, because me, on the other hand, when I took her to the freaking hair cutter place, because my mom's solution was just to cut the fucking, like, knots out, and I was like, how how's her hair supposed to grow if you keep cutting the knots? And then I went there and they were like, I was like, oh. So she learned how to take care of her own shit. And now she's got beautiful curly hair with a whole lot of fucking attitude. But like she says, she goes, well, I get it from you. I was like, you're probably right about that. But she's confident. She's a good person. You know, she's dealt with, where I live, it's not a heavily saturated mixed market, if you will. And she dealt with racist stuff, her friend, and fucking, which was weird because her friend's a follower. But they wrote the N-word all over an elementary school playground. Thought that shit was fucking funny. And they got caught. And I was like, that's because you can't commit crime, girl. Back in the days, we were solid. You know what I'm saying? There were no cameras, no ring cams, no cell phones. But now, you can't do shit in these streets without being caught in some kind of camera. And what did my daughter do? She coached them. And was like, what if kids actually saw that? You know? Like, do you know how many kids you could hurt their feelings because you did that? Like, that's my daughter. Instead of being, like, offended by the shit and fucking, you know, talking shit, she was just like, what if other kids saw that shit? Like, because she's not in elementary, obviously. She's going in high school. But she cared about the kids that would have came on campus and saw that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And so, but that's her personality. That's how she is. She rides for everybody. She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care. She loves everybody. She fully supports the Black Lives Matter movement. She fully supports the Pride community. She fully supports all that shit. She don't give a fuck. And that's why I'm proud of her. Because I was like, I'm very fucking proud of her for standing for what she believes in. Right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because it's how I raised her. I never raised her on some bullshit shit, which is why I used to have a problem because I had to learn to grow up when she was in elementary school, because when somebody would say something to her, I'll snatch a whole ass 4-year-old off the playground. You got me all the way fucked up. If you're going to come for my daughter, I'm like, I'll snatch your ass up, bitch. And so I had to learn to act like an adult. Like, you can't do that. And so when she ran into a problem in elementary school, I said, you better check the kid and you better check the parents, because if you don't, tell the parents to meet me on the sidewalk after school, because we're going to have a little chat. Because there's only one way kids get information when they're kids, right? From their fucking parents. So I was like, you can let them know. Catch me outside. That's yeah, my daughter had that problem like a couple months ago with some kid. I was like, if you even look at my daughter so much as left, I'll be on that fucking hot ass I'll be out there on the lunch break and you got me all the way fucked up, bitch, because I'll go snatch 14-year-olds off that fucking little lunch table. And then I'll be like, you know exactly what this shit is about. I told you not to even look at my daughter, so. Just saying. And I'm a lover, not a fighter, but if I gotta check a kid, I'll check a kid all day, because Mama Bear comes in a full fucking attack mode when it comes to my daughter. And then my daughter's like, please don't do that. Well, Chester, when we talk, let's talk about that, okay? When we have our call, let's talk about that, because I don't like that. Like, there's a fine line between being a people pleaser and not. Okay? I forgot to fucking yell at you, but that's fine. I'll do it tomorrow. Don't even try. But a people pleaser could be a good thing and a bad thing. If you're a people pleaser, it's because you lack confidence. So you want to make sure everybody else is happy, right? Which is what we were kind of talking about a little bit on my intensive yesterday, is the fact that we're constantly doing for other people, but who's doing for you? You know, who's taking care of you? And that becomes a problem. Okay? All right. Let's get your shit, bitches. Let's go get it. Today, it's Tuesday. It's no fucking excuse Tuesday. We are not acknowledging the 3D today. Okay? We are going to control the 3D today. Control the 3D today. That's what you're going to do. We're going to control the 3D. Okay? It doesn't matter. That's actually a good thing if you don't have much history because you don't have a lot of backstory. So you don't have like ill will, animosity, all that shit, resentment, all that crap. So it's actually easier. Okay, so we're going to control the 3D today. You're going to do it within your thoughts. You are not going to react to the 3D today. Today is no react Tuesday. No react Tuesday. Okay, we're not going to react. We're going to control the 3D. We're going to tell ourselves what we want to see in the 3D, not what we see in the 3D or don't see in the 3D. It's only what the fuck we want to see in the 3D. That's it. That's all. Do you understand? I know you fucking do. All right, bitches. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, you can always catch it on the tube of the U. I turn off the ads for 24 hours. So you've got 24 hours to watch my live replay ad fucking free. You're welcome. Also, I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. I managed to cut that fucking time in half. So if you want me to manifest your SP for you or you want to work with me one-on-one so you can figure out where you're going wrong so you can get your shit right, all links are in my bio. Baby said it's this way. All links are in my bio. If you want an SP story, SP song, you want my anthem song to motivate you, knock your socks off. We'll give you my SP song. Don't trip. Okay, all that glorious shit, or not my SP song, my fucking anthem, which should be your mantra in life. Grab it. We also have guided meditations, hypnosis audios, all that glorious shit to help you get your shit. Okay, we don't need to do things consciously. You're not consciously creating shit. You're subconsciously creating everything. So we're going to help you do that. Okay, so grab your shit. Do you understand? Oh, right. I love all of you besties. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. I love you, till bitch.